Alright, I'm back. Let me check my audio because I don't use this setup very often. Let's see. Let's see. I think I need my, let's see. I think I'll put my mic audio up. I think that'll be fine. All right. So, we're back, and yeah, it's oh, you know what? I always do this. Why do I do this all the time? Let me do this real quick. I always forget this. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right, so let's move that slightly. I wasn't planning to do more streaming in this apartment, but I forget about all the updates of all the games I play, and then I'm still gonna be in here for another month, so yeah. Okay, so the updates. We got something with her. This is an event, I believe. You get a free version of her. She's strong, so that's good. Main story, new character, or new playable character, and companion missions. So we got a good amount. It's been 3 days since, or 2 days, technically, since they did this. Or maybe it's like 1 day, like 30 hours or something. Also, there was some simulated universe stuff. I didn't quite understand what it was, though. And I just finished the weekly stuff for that, so I'm like, whatever. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I'm like, whatever. It's interesting. I actually didn't know, but apparently... Oh, no. Oh, my controls are messed up. I mean, I guess this isn't a big deal in this game, though. No, it's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a problem. Whatever. We'll deal with it later. Like, I'm in the middle of, like, messing with controls, basically. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure it out while I play.
We're in trouble now.
There we go.
We sent a storm.
Okay. Oh, oops, did I do that twice? No, probably just once. Okay, so it's an AoE. We'll just do that, why not?
Awaken dormant scales.
AoE also, huh? Let me see this. Okay, so mostly it's single target, but it does a little bit to other targets.
World cleansing dragon.
I mean, that's kind of cool, but nothing that crazy. Well, that's annoying. I guess we can do that.
Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
I have no idea what she does. I don't use her. Damage boost? Okay. We'll just keep boosting him. Obviously, that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I don't like that his attacks are like water-based. It's like, oh yeah, you're doing damage, and it's like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing that much damage.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Just like, yeah, that one feels big, like big rush of water, cool. But I'm getting bored of you just doing the same thing over and over.
That'll take more than medicine.
Oh yeah, good blow up us.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not a threat.
Welcome, customers.
Okay.
That hurt.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird because he's also destruction type, which
He sent a storm.
is good, but also funny because I actually thought that that Blade was going to be destruction type, but then he wasn't. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
These are really annoying. Why?
Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
Like it just feels like this is like repetitive as all hell. Sheesh. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah, and I think I have. Let me see. I've been leveling people up. Here's my level 80s. So yeah, that's all of them. Yeah. Pretty good amount. I do like Luca. I think I like Luca more than. Okay, so here's the problem. I like him more than Su Shang, but Su Shang is the hunt, so she's more powerful than him naturally. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. So I have to look into him more. Like, just look at his attack. 1900, right? They're the same level. 1400. You'd think he's more powerful. I mean, you know, it's because I put more good traces on him. Or no, good relics on him. But no. It's because... But basically, he doesn't do as much damage as she does. Weirdly. Let me see. His crit rate is 60%. And hers is 30. And it's... I mean, at least it feels like she's doing more damage. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it feels like she's doing more damage. It could be related to the light cone, because this just, period, increases your damage. And I mean, he's Nihility, so... Yeah. Yeah, so... I don't know who the next character I'm going to pull is going to be, but it seems like it's not going to be anybody soon, is what it seems like to me. Oh yeah, I'll do a single pull over here. Why not? Okay, well, that was that. Just thought, you know what, might as well. Okay, so we'll do the main story. How do I get out of here? We'll do the main story, and then we'll just work on. Well, yeah, probably main story, character story, then the event. I mean, I'll just show off the event slightly.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Okay.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Also, I'm gonna be eating while I'm doing this.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest winds."
I don't care about her.
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it. I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner,
She just said
have
she
you
isn't.
summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Gosh.
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On
That's
behalf
like
of the
nothing.
Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow, nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Just like, you won't get arrested when you enter our
Now
country.
that things have been expressed, I still have something to
That's
discuss
it?
with you. Please. This
Really?
way.
That's it? Sounds like we're just narrowly avoiding getting arrested. Is what it sounds like.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with the finer details. So, where should we begin?
I don't understand what the heck the game is trying to do here. Like, in case I forgot, what? Let's just see what the Stellaron Hunters, like, how did they not get arrested? Like, official.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio. That prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions.
Okay, so nothing. Okay.
That we may. But as logical as, for example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best.
No, it's not a mystery, retards. What's the fox girl's name? Tianzhou? Or I don't know. The fox girl is the one that brought the Stellaron on. We know this because she's the first person we met when we arrived here. And then from there, presumably she's the one that dropped it off over at the waterscape area. Probably just dropped it in the water, honestly. I would not be surprised. It's like, it will just go right down into the tree. Good. That's all that she needed to do. Or no, that's right. Technically, she was with us when the tree got activated. I remember that explicitly. So... probably just some random guy. Still. Just from the Sanctus Medicus.
I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail.
Whatever,
of the
doesn't matter.
report.
Politics.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have before
Really?
you
Like
leave,
what?
please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yuko.
Yeah,
It was all
Tingyun.
so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun
It was
and the
not as
Cloud
if.
Knights
She
were
literally
only able
vanished.
to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I feared as for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun.
Yeah, the
I believe it's
Foxians.
best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place.
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, it's getting late.
I don't care how busy you are. Like, she's so much extra information. Okay, so plan for the future after discussing with your companions. Wait, so... Wait, what? How do I do that optional part? Guess we'll just leave. Oh, right. I still have to go to settings and change my buttons, right? So this, oh damn it. What? That's not true at all. What? Oh, I'm confused now. Oh, there's the out of buttons. What is going on here? Oh, I didn't even know this was possible. I guess most of this doesn't matter though. I'm used to circle being how I attack, but maybe I'm thinking of Genshin Impact, I guess. I'm gonna just go to the parlor card just to go see if that could be how I activate that one optional thing. Or no, wait, I can't do that. Oh, I was supposed to talk to them in the room, maybe. And they probably weren't gonna say anything anyway. Are you gonna say anything?
Ah, you're back.
No, it's just, no. It's fine. They were probably just gonna be like, oh, I wonder this, I wonder that.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Yeah, hopefully we get some Locha info. Like, he just disappeared from the face of the freaking story at a point. Just completely evaporated.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Yeah, why wasn't she summonable? She should have been a 4-star.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. That Dan Hung is nearby. But anyway.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable.
Why? It's not that crazy.
The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager.
It's not that crazy. Makes sense that they would want to
Someone who
infiltrate.
spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turned out to be nothing more than a monster.
That's not really
in disguise.
what happened.
Madam Yuko.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to the real one. Yeah, because that's the thing.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
to be fair, okay, so she actually just said how long she'd been working there, which 30 years is actually not very long, considering these guys live a long, long, long time. So, theoretically, in a actual world like this, the Vantilia, the boss, she could have impersonated her for 30 years. Now, I don't think it'd be necessary, so I'm going to say, like, oh, that's our grand plan is for me to infiltrate for decades, and then eventually we'll bring a Stellaron here to take over the ship. I mean, I guess if you live for hundreds of years, I mean, we don't know how long Vantilia lives, but if she does live for like hundreds of years, then, I mean, 30-year plan isn't that big a deal. It's like, just act like normal, and then just, you know, when you feel like, when the plan comes, and go and betray him. Okay. You know, it's like, oh, 30 years of working with this woman. Oh, I thought I could trust her. It's like, she's lived for 600 years. Of course, 30 years meant nothing to her, you know?
Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you as witnesses to this war.
I'm good. I'm
to
good.
a soul-soothing ceremony
I'm good.
hosted by the Skyfaring
No, thank you.
Commission. Will you consider?
No.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
What?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept.
So if I cut your head off right now, you won't die? Is that what you're saying? Wait, but we know that you're... Okay, so we did her... did I do that on stream? I think I did. Her character quest. And in her character quest, she's like, we died so much in that war. It's like, you guys die all the time. What are you talking about? Like, maybe the Foxians are it's easier for them to die? I don't know.
Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they
Yeah,
leave
whatever.
behind their
You had your best friend
and wait
die
for the given our
in
limited
war like
lifespans.
30 years ago or
The only ones who
something.
place value on ceremony are us Foxians.
Okay. So you guys are different. Okay. Because you have limited lifespans. But still, like, if you cut off the head of somebody just in the streets, for, you know, the ones that have, you know, can live 1,000 years or whatever, they still will die, right? Like, okay, Foxians have limited lifespans, but as in they can live 600 years or something. So, I don't get it.
Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars.
Yes, I've seen this
It's not
before.
just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives. It's
Yes, I know what a
also my
funeral
way of
is.
saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, the This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this.
Can I say no? I don't care.
I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings.
Leave this to us.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the
It just occurred to me. They genuinely think I care about her. I just realized, like, wait a second. They actually think, oh no, what a great and lovable character that has died. Or possibly died, at least. Oh, we must, mourn her death. And it's like, wait a second. I never liked her. I was supposed to like her? What? She was so annoying. She's by far the worst character in the game so far.
You did say that I like to gossip.
Including villains.
And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
I'm gonna start skipping some of this dialogue through.
Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
It's all filled with underwear. The other one is just
let's see
her
what
hair.
there is. An Annie Cassiter seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up. Looks like some kind of antique.
Doesn't look like an antique to me.
Who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Who would want to hold on to an antique? Says the person with amnesia.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian Antiquity.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming!
I remember asking her for one at the time. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among
How does this work, though? This guy, like, looks like he's 30, maybe 40. She's been alive for, she's been working here for 30 years. We don't know how old she was.
The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought, Ting Yun, if I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little...
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty.
What? What is happening right now? I honestly don't know. It's like, this stuff doesn't seem like stuff that she would have kept. She doesn't seem like she was a fighter. It's like, you don't know anything about her. Why would you assume that she's all about jewelry and beauty? I didn't really get that from her at all. Okay, besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something to not including those. Okay, wait. So then what's the other stuff that's not the seal, the knife, and the bow? The seal, the knife, the bow. And then that statue. I don't remember what else there was.
Could there be other things similar to what Yen Ming got?
I mean, it could be anything. It could be... Fine, we'll go through them all. I mean, it's just like, it could be gifts from people, mementos. It could be hand-me-downs from family members. Like, what the heck are you guys talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
Bow. It's a good bow.
It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
All right, just kidding.
Well, I mean, Yukong, if you wanted to think of it as a gift. Anyway.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of,
Okay, it's a
I've
kitchen
never
knife.
seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that
Maybe
again?
she uses it to cut food during lunch.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
I thought you said there was a bow. Now it's saying it's an archery set. And how do you know that's a gift? And how do you know the knife's a gift? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. What the heck is this even? Can we go and find out what Locha was doing? I'm way more interested in whatever that is.
I've never attended a memorial.
Yeah, see all those star skiffs? No one ever crashes in those and dies. Never. Ever.
The Sleepless Earl. Was...
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up.
Where is she now? She's on a long voyage. You don't need to say that she's dead. We don't know nothing.
Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Ting Yun has been dispatched.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
The Wafu is famous for its mung bean soda.
Oh, how's it going?
Did you take some time off? See any? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or
Literally could have said, oh yeah, it's 10 feet over there. So this brand new location? Seems like it is. Let me just go and unlock. Oh, come on. Wait, what? Wait, huh? What? Oh, there's a... Okay. Does China actually do this? They have, like, raised areas for... I mean, like, I guess that's a good way to show property lines, but it's still very bizarre. Okay. Yeah, there's, like, nothing here, but maybe it's just for now. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Looking for treasure chests. Wait a second. Let me check something. I just realized somebody messaged me while I was playing. But that was like half an hour ago. Oopsie daisy. I mean, if you're still here, then you know. But yeah, sorry. They're mistaken. Flowers of you as proof. I spent 300 years of my life to search for a new method that has not been discovered. Over these tens of thousand years, created this blue rose just for you, my love. That is the end of the letter. I must have hidden contraband in the flowers. If either, just as expected from the old foe of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, you see through their facades with ease. You reach into the packaging and begin to tear through the content. Quickly, the blue flowers transform into dead petals. Inside, your fingers grasp a strange flower bud. Every flower in this bouquet is in full bloom, but this stalk alone only holds a bud. You squeeze the bud open and notice a tiny pellet concealed inside. It's a longevity pill. See? They were gonna give them immortality. Screw those guys.
Supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm busy. Looking for treasure chests. Oh, almost missed it. Wait, so how many treasure chests are here? Like, yeah, it didn't seem like many. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna find them all. I'm just wondering. Oh my gosh! See, look at this. Like, what the heck? Okay.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What? Something from Miss. Oh. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift: a sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Yep.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and...
I'm just getting free stuff left and right.
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef awful stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant.
Not awful? Awful?
It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
I mean, that's assuming you like spicy stuff, but okay.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most.
Oh my fucking... Just the idea that I say immediately, yeah, Yukong uses a bow. And it's like, who knows? She could have been gifting this to anybody. It's just like, oh my gosh. Like, no duh. Freaking sheesh. Why are you treating me like an idiot?
What brings you here?
Like, Welt's like, I'm so smart. I know somebody who uses a bow. Like, wow, amazing.
Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war.
Yep, I know.
My comrade and I set sail
Don't
together.
worry, I know. Yep.
But only I returned.
Yep.
Scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging. Like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again.
Okay.
Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years.
I call bullshit. You kidding me? Anything, any nation, let alone really, this is basically just a large city, can recover in 30 years. Like, you'd have to be inept to not be able to recover in 30 years. Everything changes within 30 years. Sheesh. If you said 20, I'm like, okay, that's a little short. But 30? 30 years is one whole generation in a normal human life, at least.
I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation.
I only know war.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou.
Yeah, it's almost like the war never changes and will always be around.
Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
What objects?
Wait! Wait for me!
Who are you? Oh, what objects?
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars.
Okay.
For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Select which of the gifts returned by the people you wish to place into the ceremonial star skiff.
Out of...
Oh, what was it? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more food. All right. Okay, here we go. So, we'll go with her favorite dish, I think. Since I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up being alive anyway, but we'll see.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
Oh, we're doing everything?
This time, we need...
Yeah, we know what everything is. Yes, we know. So I thought we were gonna pick one.
Mission shall never forget Team Yum. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
And this is what they do. This is what we're doing for somebody who, like, didn't even really die. Like, she might be dead. I'm just saying, like, if she did die, that was such a weird death, basically. Like, this is what it's like when you kill off a character in the game? Really? Okay. Sorry.
Oh, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Take a rest.
Not yet.
No.
I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to give the Express.
Okay, please have him be physical.
Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for
Are we
all
gonna
the
get
hard work
physical
along the way?
gifts? Free real estate.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
How about some free real estate? Why do we have to go to the one place that we can't teleport to? What possible reason is there? They're like, okay, go over there, you teleport there, then you run around here, then you talk to this guy, then you get let in, then you run over to talk to me, okay? We could have talked right here, but nah. Nah. Get on my level. Go to this official room, I guess. Wow. Wow, we could have literally talked right there.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
I just realized it's really weird that Dan Hung hasn't said anything yet this whole time. Is this a souvenir? Is this a thing? What's it do?
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety. But not
Can we
one you
summon
could
the ships
find
to
in a
attack
gift
whatever
store.
we want to attack? That's my
Back
only
when the
guess.
alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant
Yeah,
you
and
are,
that's what I saw.
the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
I mean, Kafka already said that this would happen, so.
May be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Not really. We're like never gonna
Of
use
course,
this.
I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
No, we'll use it for whatever we want.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
We do what we want.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
We do what we want.
Dan Heng.
We remembered that you exist.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Why did he get banned in the first place, though? I'm still confused on that. It was like, from what I understood, he was banned for allying himself with the Lawfu. Like, all the dragon people hated him because he allied himself with the Lawfu. And now the Lawfu's like, ooh, you are unbanished, even though you literally helped us. Like, what? Unsurprising. He's like, I don't care.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled.
Okay. Whatever. Oh, so now we talk to us? Okay, now what?
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person.
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Come on, guys, move your lips.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
What friends? Seriously, I'd like to visit some of the friends we made along the way? Like who? Do you know where Locha is? I mean, technically I didn't make friends with him, but I mean, he's the closest one. Like, I can't think of anyone else. No, is my response.
Goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so
Who?
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express.
Don't worry.
Who? 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 Who are we talking about? There's the dragon girl. Who gives a damn? There's the fox girl. She's possibly dead. Hey, is this new? Oh, that new? I'm just gonna go there real quick. Just kind of wondering. Is that like a new, I think I did read at some point that they might have new upgrade bosses, upgrade materials, basically. I'm just looking what this looks like. This is for... Oop, oop. Oh, right. It goes like that. Okay, so this is for Dan Heng's ascended form. But that's weird because our current, the current way that you level up imaginary characters, I think this is all of them here on the side. Actually, I just happen to have them all equipped. Locha, Welt, and Yukong. All three of those needed to be use the imaginary character that's on the first world, basically. There is no other imaginary characters other than those four and Dan Heng, as far as I'm aware. So it's kind of weird that like 2 of the imaginary characters, Locha and Yukong, are technically based on this location. So they should have used this level up material. But because we had so few imaginary characters, it's like, yeah, like why are they even bothering doing that? Whatever. It's so pointless. It's just so pointless. Okay, so yeah, what other people are there? I don't care about the dragon girl. I wish Dan Hung was leaving. I don't care about him. I don't care about like anyone here, right? Even like a one-off character. Let me see if anybody's over here. Oops. Maybe like at one, like if there's no one at any of these locations. What? What? Wait, so was Kafka here or somewhere? What? How are they even allowed to be here? This is a forbidden location. Hi, Blady. What? She's allowed to call you Blady? What are you doing here? Mourning for folly? Uh-huh. Everybody dies, some people die harboring hatred, while others get to visit their own burial site. But I can only live and keep living on, endlessly forever. The man lets out a lengthy sigh and stops looking at you. Okay. Wow, I learned so much. Yeah, let's just check up here. I mean, I guess, it feels very uncanon that we actually would be able to talk to Kafka. You know, just like, what? We can talk to Kafka? What? You know, that don't make sense. If we were gonna talk to Kafka, maybe it'd be at our boss fight area? That's my best guess. I don't even like her that much, but like as a occasional acquaintance, I guess I kind of think her presence is kind of funny, I guess. Let's see if is this it? I mean, this looks like where I caught her one time, but I think it was like, it would have been down here, right? But she's not there. No. Is there anywhere else? It's just way too random. Like, look at this level. It's just so weird. Ugh. So bad. Oh, Locha? But where would Locha even be? Yeah, I just realized, like, yeah, if Blade's here, then I guess we could maybe see Locha. But where would Locha even be located? Maybe at, like, a major teleport point. I mean, Blade, he had to have been, like, one of the most, what would you call it? Random, yeah, random meeting spacing. What does he have to sell? What's this? Okay, sure. What? This is so weird. All right, I will take that. Just check in. Oh yeah. Let's check what was in those packages. Nope. 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 What the heck are these? Some of this is food stuff, isn't it? It's all food ingredients, isn't it? Like garbage items. That's what I call them. Okay, much better. Sheesh. That's something. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this. I'll have to use those soon. Oh yeah, I can also buy another card. I just realized. Shield. I'll have to use these up too. Okay, so where would Locha be? I mean, let's just go in front of here and just look around. I don't want to waste this much time. Like, I mean, like, you know, what are they really gonna say, right? Yukong was right there. Did you see her? Did you see Yukong? Yeah, I saw Yukong. I don't care. I'd like to remind you that other than Yukong's story, you see Yukong twice. When you first get here, and then in this story part. And that was it, as far as I'm aware. I don't understand. Like, she might as well not be a character. It's so crazy. Wait, what's this? Specialist. Delivery. Courier. Birds. I'm picking something up. Good, please. Oh, okay, here. Here you go. This item is cash on delivery, right? It's 1,000 credits. Come on, it's a chest. Okay, I'll check that for you. Oh, nope, no. Alright, here's the money. I see a stored value card from the IPC just lying there with a face value of 1,000 credits. Why is it 1,000 credits?
Quite the taking.
That's nothing. That's garbage. If it was 10,000, I'd be like, okay, I guess. But it's not even that. Let's see. So where would Locha be then? Is this where I think that's where I first landed. So maybe nothing. Nothing? Uh-huh. Oh, whoa, wait, what? What? Wait, I thought that I found all the packages, though. Oh, this is another thing. What is... No, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to know. Actually, let's check. Is there more treasures? Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm like, is there more treasure chests? No, okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's another new thing. So it's over here. Well, I'm not going to bother looking up where Kafka is or whatever. They're probably not going to say anything interesting anyway. I mean, if that's what Blade said, I don't think we'll get anything from anyone else. Like, when's the next time we're even going to hear about Blade? Like, almost never, I would think. Now, what's this for? Oh, Ascension of Quantum characters. Yes, because I did hear... Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's for, what's her name? The pink-haired girl. That's not those 2 4-stars right there. The pink-haired girl that, the temporary general girl. Yeah. In 20, or yeah, in 19 days, she's going to be, summonable. Who cares? But yeah. Okay, let's just get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, there. Yeah, I think you can't go up. Yeah, you can't go up and around on the search bar.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species.
No,
the transcendence that
those long-lived species literally live forever
compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
I mean, there's no difference between us and the Foxians, sure. But there's a big difference between us and the people who literally will never die. I don't care what you're saying, Welt. You suck.
You're back. Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The ambrosial... I pestered Dan Heng to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt.
Yeah, I can't wait for her to be our leader next, in the next, the planet. I would love to do a YouTube video describing how garbage this game is at times because of who directs us through a level. Because the first level was like kind of weird and wacky, and in part that was because March 7th was kind of our guide there. So it was like we knew some information, but we didn't know that much. So it was just kind of just weird. And then in the first world, we kind of were the leader in a way. And that's where you get all the memes of how crazy, like, why do we do what we do? And like, we're just kind of going with the flow. And then we come into the Xianqiu or the Lofu, whatever. And Welt is our guide. And Welt is just awful. Like, he doesn't do anything. He literally just says exposition. And is like, hey guys, don't go too crazy. Which is like, are you kidding me? Like, we're literally here to go crazy. Like, I know in real life that would be like, oh yeah, that's believable. That's how you'd act. But like, no, we're here to actually have crazy, random, silly fun in this video game. We only have a little bit of time to tell each of these stories. So when one of the characters that you have to do whatever he tells you is saying, don't do that crazy thing, or don't say that thing that might get you in trouble, it's like, this is boring. It's so boring.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing
Yeah, no
with
shit.
you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Forever. Literally kill him off. I don't care.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Since the last time we decided that you were going to be in charge. So we can warp jump as planned this time. What's our next stop? What's our next stop? Tell us.
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
I don't remember, actually. I think they might have explained it slightly, and then suddenly Kafka showed up, and then was like, okay, we're not going there now. They were keeping it a secret.
Records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording.
Oh, I don't remember why we were going to go there. Yeah, I vaguely remember this.
However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe.
Oh,
They
Harmony.
say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
What the fuck does this mean? What the heck did that even mean? With it, this... Okay. This sounds like really wacky. Like, so this prison planet got turned into a realm of harmony. So what's gonna be the like, you know, if harmony is in control of this planet, then what's gonna be the thing that's a threat?
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express.
The family?
I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the shackling prison. Oh, finally, Locha!
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
I'm a jailer.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus
Are they
Medicus,
gonna be like,
the Lord
he's actually the
Ravager,
leader of the Sanctus
a
Medicus?
series of threats. that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive?
Well, we were with him the entire
Or do
time.
you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Oh, that one girl that's been hinted
The
at?
Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin
Yeah,
author.
his old master, I think?
This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
I don't really know what that means. When will that ever be relevant again? Like, when will that ever be relevant? Okay. Yeah, when will that literally ever be relevant? That's so weird. It's like, wait, what? I don't understand. This is really funny. Ah, yes, we're viewing this. What are you doing here, Jeopard? Get out of our way, Jeopard.
Not long ago, Himiko showed me her collection. There was something called a satellite. It works in a similar way to our automatons.
She's looking at us.
If we could
Like, what the
launch
fuck are
our
they doing over here?
automatons into space like satellites, it'd definitely give us an edge in combat. That's right. But Himiko's only thing, though, is I can't make the call. I'll need to write a report and discuss.
Amazing. Yeah, I figured. It always, yeah, okay, it goes up to 70. Let's see. Oh yes, I can do that. Let me see. Yeah, what's Den Hun gonna say? Are you busy? I would like to ask you to accompany me. Bodyguard? That's actually true. See, this is weird that he says that. Oh, you jest. I want to meet the High Elder of the Dragon people. The people who actually would want to kill him, by the way. Want to ask him about bygone matters. Why do I have to be there? What complication? We'll wait for you at Sinwood Pavilion and Exalted Sanctum. See you there. I mean, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll just start this mission real quick since it's, you know, I'm not going to show it all on stream. I mean, it'd have to blow me away for me to be like, yeah, you know what, I'll stream it. Like, I don't think it's going to blow me away.
Hey! Over here!
Wow, what a not annoying voice at all.
You're easy to spot. Wait, you've been to Exalting Sanctum before? But you never visited Aurum Alley? Didn't know? There's lots to see around here. Looks like you're in need of a professional tour guide. Yeah? So what? I go out all the time to see patients. So, I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course. And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal...
Yeah. Let the food let the food tour begin.
Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Okay, so now, okay. The new area. Man, this is pan over nothing. Amazing. Look at all this nothing.
We've reached our destination, Aram Alley. Of course, the folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. So, now that we're here... Ooh, girly confused pork, crisp melon and diced chicken.
Crisped
Tortilla
melon?
braised pork, chili oil beef awful stew. Let's start with the snack stands.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Okay.
Oh, a visitor from afar. Then I'll have to make sure your first visit. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC?
Findy ads? Great help to pan-cosmic business. Nah, they're bad.
I was a little worried when I heard the president say that the IPC is going to destroy our O'Malley. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want.
I don't remember her saying any of these, but admittedly I was not reading it that quickly. Berry pheasant, song lotus cake. Let's go with the cake.
Alrighty.
Okay, how was that?
So... Fantastic!
What was a cake? I'm pretty sure you'll eat anything.
Great! But it looks like you only brought enough for one person! Yeah, I'd feel bad asking for more too.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Thank you, Auntie.
Okay. Night market.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out.
Okay. All right, let's go check it out.
Hey, what's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive
Oh,
here.
right. Yeah, she's part of this somehow.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock? What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on.
They might need medical
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
I'm the police.
As a Cloud Knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushan.
Please, miss, allow Arum Alley Merchant.
No.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke. You people can't take care of any... Everyone here knows that our Room Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone... Better yet, get down on your knees.
Keep watching the drama. Nah, let's beat him up.
Wait! Easy! We just came to watch!
Come on, Sushang, let's beat these guys up.
Completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our room alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
You guys don't own the dock, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible.
Why is he shaking? And also really weird to say that. Like the police are like, hey, they'll pay you soon.
How about we make a little bet? If the merchant guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people
Make
of
a
our
bet?
room alley.
Like what the heck?
I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Well, you just did that, so you literally just said those words.
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our room alley, and you bark like a dog.
She's like, oh, I don't like barking like a dog. I usually get paid to do that. That's really pointless, though. That is hilariously pointless.
Deal.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be waiting for you.
Let's get out of here.
Quack, 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 quack. How's it going, Sushang?
Miss,
Sushang.
there's no reason for you to... It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
Yeah, but he didn't. You guys don't even have like a time frame on how fast that these people need to actually do that. So it's really weird.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Standing up for what is right. Mad respect. You just got yourself into trouble. Merchant matters should be left to the Merchant Guild to handle. No, they were just getting yelled at and harassed. I mean, mad respect, yo.
I think about it. If I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies.
It won't reflect badly on
My
the
name is
Cloud
Ming
Knights.
Shi. I'm the secretary of Arum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary.
I don't care. I got involved? How did I get involved? Whatever.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the...
As things stand now,
Yeah, we know. You just said that. Whatever. Why you guys need money?
Business is more profitable.
if we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Arum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
Well, then just don't use the dock. Why are you guys paying for the dock?
What about
Agreeing
cutting
to
costs?
agreeing to pay for the dock. Also, just get more customers to come here. That's it.
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized.
Hey. Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. But if you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient.
Ordering system is inefficient. Sure, I'll give it a try.
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
I'm really good at doing really random stuff.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
I mean, if you live for decades and you're not good at business, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're like literally working for like 20, 30 years or more and you're bad at business, like completely bad at business, you're just garbage. It has nothing to do with how long you live. Okay, whatever. Let's see it. Let's see the minigame or whatever the heck this is. We gotta make things organized around here. Drag and rotate stuff. Make it... This is just organization. in their... Oh my gosh. This is so stupid. Yep, I got it. Yep, I got it. Alright. I mean, this is super easy. But yeah, I could imagine... Alright. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can imagine if you have many different shaped things, that could be interesting. So how similar is it to the museum?
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
I'm so amazing.
Jeez, don't get too full of yourself.
Impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point.
Of course,
Better with brawn than brain. Seems like I could make a career out of this. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the plan on this exactly?
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary.
I'm Sushan of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head.
I'm the savior of O'Malley.
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst.
This noble clown out here is the one who made the bet with IPC. You didn't ask what would happen if we win.
And if the Merchant Guild pay back what they owe, the only one barking will be that IPC stewed.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods.
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility.
Then who should we blame?
The IPC said that they would handle operations in O'Malley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
That's a good point. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Arum Alley's business district.
What are you talking about? Like, this must be a China thing, because, like, in reality, every business is its own business. So, like, the IPC would be the equivalent of a business owning multiple businesses in one market. It'd just be weird, though. It's like, they own that ice cream shop, and they own this clothing store, and it's like, what? It's so weird.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have...
So no more
Maybe it's supposed to be similar to, like, Walmart or something.
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the O'Malley, we all know...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try her hand at it. She has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
How deliver us a route to success? Why not use Jade Abacus to calculate the routes? No, I'm using the pun.
See? She's a quick thinker.
Let me try. If that doesn't work, put someone else in. Let's get the whatever. Okay. 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 Okay, find the shortest route. Alright. Okay. I mean, it's all about efficiency. Okay. I'm a little confused how this makes sense. I'm like, okay, this is the basics, but like, what's the actual, you know, the actual game of this?
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Arum Alley.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Arum Alley?
Well, Arum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. Restrictions were
But not
placed
anymore.
on civilian Arumatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Arum Alley. Their promises were visible when the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff. No one could pretend to ignore it anymore.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Sounds like you guys are just stupid.
Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve.
Yeah, business advisors. Compensation?
The Merchant Guild is tight on funds, but
It'll be worth your
talk it
time.
over with everyone first.
Trust me, it'll be worth your time. Trust me. What do you say?
I only came here for the food.
Right?
So, if you're willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Not true. I'm doing something right now. Persuading you to help us.
Uh-huh.
I really hope you can help out.
What if I
You don't
refuse?
want me to have to bark like a dog in front of all those people, do you? Besides, I'd really like to help the people in Arum Alley.
Then help them. Because I really don't care about helping
My
them.
home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging
But then
in a
things
little
changed when the
gradually,
Fire Nation attacked.
Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious.
That's actually really funny. Because a business is not meant to be able to account for species that live like way longer than the business itself. It's like, it's supposed to be that the business is this monolithic existence that's beyond humanity, basically. It's beyond what humans by themselves could be. But if the oldest business in reality is like 200, 300, 400 years old, but the average age of humans is 500 years old, it's like, well, technically, if those long-lived species take over this company, they'll be in control of that company forever. Like, you might be on your second generation 900 years from now. Like, oh yeah, oh, my father, oh yeah, he bought this business, and we've been in control of this ever since. It'd be so ridiculously hilarious.
When I saw Mingxi being confronted by the IPC, I felt the same uneasiness. I've been around several lifespans longer than that stooge, but somehow I was still at a loss for how to deal with him.
It's because you are retarded. You are stupid. I mean, she even said, oh, I'm a better with my bronze than my brain. And it's like, you just said that you are probably at least 100 years old. And that guy's like 30. And maybe even older, and somehow he's able to outsmart you. Like, this game struggles to make logic work with its ideas. It's just like if for 10 years you just focused on high school and college level information, you'd know it for like forever. It's not like, oh, well, since we live so long, we go to school longer. No, there isn't more to learn. You guys just live longer.
If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own. I want to help the merchants.
I want to help them. I want to help them. I want to help them. Yeah, then help them by being smarter.
What do you think?
Sure, whatever.
Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president.
Let's go pay them a visit, such as talking about how much I'm gonna be paid. There's an idea. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this won't take too much longer.
Miss Lian, please tell the president that I have...
I'm that someone who can save y'all. I hate job interviews. I'm gonna save your butt.
Seems like you have plenty of confidence.
Also, I'm probably smarter than you, since you were gonna probably be the reason why they're gonna, like, lose their land or business or whatever.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on them.
Okay, no, this isn't the president. The president's gonna be stupid. Right, really stupid, aren't they?
Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must
Oldies
integrate
Depot
oldies
into the logistics plan. Okay, let's go. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I got it. Wait. That's weird. Okay. Just, whatever. I mean, I guess this is realistic logistics, sort of, but like, I think usually logistics would matter more with like weight in a car or a plane or something.
Expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities according. Arum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request.
Please help us. You're our only hope. Can I leave now?
Don't mind her.
Now that that's settled, you'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory. I keep if it involves. Anytime you need it. The important thing right now is to generate enough rev. I'll be off to the...
Yeah, I know, this is simple. You guys need to make money, and I'm gonna be doing paperwork to figure out a plan for you guys to min-max your transportation costs. That's it. You guys are stupid. We're done here. All right, next. Next, I don't know what the heck's going on, but these people are dumb. Even though some of these people are hundreds of years old, they're like, oh, we can't outsmart this person who's been working in a normal business for like 5 to 10 years. It's too much for us.
Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I'll be right back. I have to go back. This stuff is just too crazy. It's just also weird because the way they talk about it,
I know all that I wish to know.
It's in part the
Thank
problem
you, Miss
because
Huanxi.
they are trying to talk to us, the player, who doesn't know about business, supposedly. But it makes it sound like these people have never done business in their lives. Even though that's literally the only thing they've done for decades. And they're like, oh man, I don't understand business. Ugh. And I'm like, I've been alive for 1 year or less. I can help you with your business. I'm smarter than you after 3 months, 6 months of being alive. Like, what the heck?
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids.
I'm a dragon, I guess.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
So can he just change form at will, or what? I'm a street lamp.
I'm sorry, but Xianzhou's street lamps aren't in the habit of eavesdropping on
Not as far as
I'm
you
speaking
know.
with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
She is a close friend. I've invited her along to bear witness. Please, treat her as you would me. Now, what was your request?
By the way, I'm gonna make Dan Heng explain everything. Every time someone asks me a question, I'll say something crazy, and then he has to actually answer the question. Because screw this guy. He doesn't actually have a good explanation why he never ever communicates like a normal person.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu. Bailu is simple and innocent, incapable of ill intent. It's natural for a servant to care for her master and share in her worries. Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to... Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. His hubris and tyranny brought about the end of the Lothu's High Elder succession.
Did she just say secession instead of succession? Succession? Secession. You don't even know who Dan Feng is. His tyranny and hubris. Wait, you're not a dragon person. What the fuck do you know?
The Preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Lothu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back in force. Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position anew, everything can still be mended.
You don't know shit. Why do you assume that you'd understand everything about this race?
But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals.
Why? She said that she doesn't.
Such a major matter as this is
So you don't know shit, and you're just saying shit.
I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes. As far as the Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, Miss Bailu is highly restricted in her actions.
Uh-huh.
I can't bear it.
Shut up, you. Think about this poor child. How old is Bailu? I thought she's over 50 or something. Like, what are you talking about? I've known her for 15 years. I know what's best for her. Like, what? You don't even know what the job of a High Elder is. For all we know, she literally goes into a meeting once a month for the rest of her life. But, like, literally once a month. Like, it makes me think about people who are like, man, just think about how stressful and how busy a Supreme Court judge is. It's like, they do maybe 3 court cases a year. and they can do anything they want. There is no limitation. There is no oversight really either. But like, it's just like, it's actually the easiest job ever if you can get it. Getting it, it's the hardest, might be the hardest thing ever. But actually keeping the job, you're guaranteed to keep it. I'm just saying, like, high positions often don't mean that you're going to be more busy than somebody who does a normal job.
Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily
She's
manipulated
stupid.
by-
I'm better. I know her
understand
way
your
better than she
concern,
does herself.
But
Then
Yeah,
must
shut
have
up.
done
Shut
it.
up. No. Obviously, you're just trying to
I
manipulate the
haven't even
situation.
set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her.
I don't care about Dan Hung's past. We learned everything.
No, you know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara, yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation. I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean. But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow.
How did you leave the shackling prison? Also, it sounds like they literally broke laws in order to put you in prison.
Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. The start skiff is ready.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know why they're speaking so slowly. I plan to do this. This is what I have to do to... what is it? To make up for my past, whatever.
The rumors are... I'm Hallelujah.
Oh?
Leave this...
No, everything you say doesn't matter. Until I see a dragon, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't give a damn what anyone says until I see a freaking dragon.
Excuse me.
I don't care at all. Like, I am done hearing what some of these people believe matters with this dragon race when they're not part of this dragon race.
Here? The wind and waves are restless.
Yeah, hey. Yep.
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care.
Oh, I see.
But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from...
It's just a quick meeting. What's the big deal?
Matters
Literally.
that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Dan Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission.
Yeah, well, we're a different
Your injury
race, so
hasn't
fuck
dulled
them
your
all.
instincts, General.
We don't care what the rest of them believe or think. That's the thing.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate.
I don't care what the Alchemy Commission believes. Doesn't matter what General believes. What do the Vidyadhara believe? They are their own race. The High Elder is the leader of them. They're the only ones that matter. If they're being manipulated by the Alchemy Commission, then okay, that's worth noting. But there's no reason why they should be manipulated by the Alchemy Commission or whatever.
The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Dan Feng, who was completely beyond their control, was enough for them to harbor a hidden rage. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Dan Feng would pick his own successor? And yet, that is precisely what happened. And now that Dan Hong has arrived, the Elders see yet another chance. The Dragon Lady has no power, and Dan Feng is a criminal. One can understand the preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably...
Who cares? Nope, don't care. Don't care. I don't care. This guy has no reason to have any opinions about who the next leader of the dragon race is. Who cares?
Master Dan Heng, you're back. Have you made your decision?
What
Will you
decision?
come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
We'll see Bailu first.
Miss Bailu is already waiting.
Yeah.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous.
Like, why wouldn't we go talk to the elders? How about we go talk to the other like we should talk to our successor and just see what their opinions are, and then we can go talk to our. Wait, these guys are Vidyara?
Crimes of the past. The Vidyara will never accept him.
Are the developers lazy? These guys are clearly not Vidyara. You're not going to convince me that the Vidyara don't all have horns. Oh my gosh. Look at how lazy this is. Oh my gosh.
You say Don Feng was merely a previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Grace. Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon. The times are changed.
So are they actually supposed to be Mara struck, or is this just like a perception type of thing going on? Also, this is like a really awful, boring battle.
The strength. As I expected. Don Feng.
Not yet. Not now.
This is really funny. This is really, really funny. Oh my gosh, this is so awful.
You're back.
This is so awful. No, like, don't get me wrong. Like, oh, I messed up. But, like, no. I don't like that. I literally have no choice of how to fight this battle. It's literally every single time. Enhance, attack. Enhance, attack. Enhance, attack. Literally every single time. There is no choice.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
That's all hell. Yeah, this is still a pretty close fight, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this.
Awaken.
I mean, this is going to be really close, like, canonically.
As I expected.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Yeah, because, like, that was literally what I was supposed to do. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, am I doing something wrong? Wait, am I doing something wrong? I feel like I'm going crazy. What am I supposed to do better?
You say Don Feng was merely a previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
I could enhance and then use my special? Maybe? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do, though.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
So far, everything looks the same as what I did last time. Okay, but see, how did I kill that guy in the middle faster, though? I don't understand that one. Okay, so... No. I'm like, maybe I did something different there? No, not really.
As I expected.
Yeah, I don't know what I did differently there. Isn't that exactly what I did before? It's still really close, like literally one attack away from death.
Thank you for rescuing me.
They came for me.
It's risky to remain here. I understand.
It could be dangerous.
Shut up. I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only option, huh?
Slow, slow. I've been waiting for you here
You're
for
too
ages.
slow. Alright, sorry, we had an assassin.
An assassin? Are you okay?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
Wait, I'm also confused here. They say that she's not that powerful. But, like, how old is she? Because, if nothing else, I thought that when they die and get reincarnated, I thought that they keep the knowledge from their previous life. Or, if nothing else, she literally is the best doctor on this entire ship. So you'd think, okay, clearly she's smarter than everybody, at least when it comes to medicine, at least.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea in Scale Gorge waterscape.
Yeah, it's right here, behind you, right there.
Their work cut out for them.
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail?
Whoa, what?
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to prepare the Ambrosial Arbor seal. This is the duty of...
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I feel like repairing a seal shouldn't be much different than healing somebody.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then. Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Wow. What a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
How is this not the actual main story continued? Like, this feels like what the main story should be. Like, the main story was nothing. It was garbage. And meanwhile, it's like, wait, this is already way more interesting than whatever the heck was happening in the main story.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Dan Feng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragon Heart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features.
Oh, so only the new High Elder displays draconic features. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, I'm very uninterested in the Vidyadhara then. if they don't even, like, really? We could have had a whole race of dragon people, and they said, lol, no, for no reason. Okay.
However, Dan Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
What didn't really create her? I mean, she was already existed before.
So, messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else in the process.
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal and see if I can help recall our memories.
Also, I'm here for some reason.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge and the whole of Scale Gorge waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun!
Wait. Can you feel it? There's someone coming.
There's someone coming. Oh, look, more Mara-stricken. Which could be anybody.
Who are...
Are these actual people or actual Mara-stricken? We don't know.
I'm doing the protecting here. Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
Let's settle this.
Honor to me.
Prepare to die. So before we could only use Dan Hung. Now we can use the actual good fighters and fuck shit up. But yeah, I thought we were gonna have a few more imaginary fighters. Kind of weird.
I'll see you off.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
Ooh.
The wind is rising. Bolt! From the blue!
Time to twirl!
I sense a storm.
Stay the course.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Bloom.
Do not fret.
Okay, that was it.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke
What is a
screen.
cloud hymn?
I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us.
What is a cloud hymn? What? Cloud magic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dragon magic? I don't know.
Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If I'm their target, why would they come after Bailu? We don't know how many there are.
Look at that shadow.
Look at that shadow. Something.
It rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge waterscape.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed during their rebirth.
Oh, during their rebirth. Well, look, that guy has sharp ears, so I'm gonna keep an eye out. Maybe Vidyaras will have sharp ears, maybe at least?
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water on their bodies can be used as medicine.
That's weird.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Dan Feng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice, Eddie, the proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, You were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secret. Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof of the transmutation Arcanum's success?
I heard that Don Feng craved the powers of our dragon ancestor Long the Permanence, and created a monstrous dragon-like creature. That must be what he's referring to. And so the hero of the Xianzhou became its arch-villain.
No. Because they just said you were siding with the short-lived humans.
Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live!
I don't like this Mirage Echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. I guess Don Feng probably never told him the secret of the transmutation Arcanum.
Arcanum? It's Arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. These Mirage Echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should... Let's look for Mirage Echoes.
So the funny part is that I actually know a city called Arcanum. So it's like, wait, where is that from? You know? Where is that yeah, originally from? That idea.
Viola, you fled the alchemist.
Sorry. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Like in that area where I've heard of that city name, it was mostly a French area, I think. But Arcanum doesn't sound French, really. Arcanum. It could be Arcanum or Arcanum. Kind of sounds more Greek or something, maybe.
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time?
Dan Feng. He's not Dan Feng.
Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold.
The eternal ice on the Fang hue.
Return to the forbidden residence.
Return to the forbidden residence. Return to that forbidden place.
Oh, okay. Wait, no!
Master Don Feng, I finally understand your plan. The
Okay.
Vidyadhara performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated.
Research for reincarnation.
For a long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
Don Feng. What did he do?
Master Don Feng, your changes to the transmutation arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction.
Create a new
My
life?
understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was. To unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the
So
dragon.
yeah, turn everybody else into dragons, and
Isn't that
then
the real meaning
you'll
behind the
basically
transmutation arcanum?
spread the race.
The Perceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. Let's go.
But I don't understand. He's like, but I don't understand it. Ooh. Oh, okay, so it is over here. I thought, wait, am I not supposed to go over here? I don't know. Oh my gosh, you're so strong, guys. Oh, so strong.
It's you, Master Don Feng. You were my hero.
This Mirage Echo. You must be a Cloud Knight who fought...
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle.
and that you would use cloud magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
I must listen to him very carefully.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the Lawfu. You and...
Danhong, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of...
Before any of this transpires.
No. I don't know what we're going for there. Yeah, everybody hates you or whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Oh look, I escaped without ever having to fight anybody. Wow. So difficult.
Miss Bailu, are you okay?
I bet we're gonna fight her. She's the final betrayer.
Luckily, I had Danhong and her to...
Yeah. Yeah, we escaped.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you.
Okay, anyway, we already know you're the villain.
Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a dereliction of duty.
They're like, yeah, we already know.
None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Because they snuck by her. This is such a weird thing, because it's like, well, obviously they would have had to have said, move or you'll die, and then she was like, okay, I guess I'll have to let you guys through, and that's it. And then they came after her. Or, I mean, they passed by her. That's how she knew.
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the fair, you know? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
Yeah, makes sense.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Danhong. But the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Well, she didn't know that. I'm just saying, like it's weird that they're like, oh, you know something you shouldn't know. And it's like, well, she was just guessing, guys. Why are you taking this as an accusation? Like, again, I know she's evil just because I've been suspicious of her from the beginning, because she was clearly trying to say, Bailu's a retarded dumbass who's been learning medicine for the last, several years. And I know what's best for her. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, she's older than you. What are you talking about? And she's perfectly smart. She just has different priorities than you.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not...
So?
That was my idea alone. How could the Persistence
Oh, she does have
come up
pointy
with
ears.
that? From my perspective, the Vidyadhara requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless.
See, how do these
must
guys
be
just
removed.
materialize?
Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Who are you saying farewell to? It's like she's like, I'm gonna kill you now, Bailu, completely ignoring these other two people who are very, very capable of killing me. Time to die, Bailu. Like, what? I'm like, what? Where's this coming from? What?
You don't look so good.
I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Oh gosh. What's her abilities? Just probably heal, I guess.
I'm on guard.
Oh, this is awful. I can't believe they're making me do this crap.
Awaken, dormant scales.
Awaken.
World-cleansing dragon.
Awaken.
You don't look so good.
Lance at the ready.
Fire.
The times are changed.
Let me tend your wounds. You bully! Need a doctor? What's in your prescription?
Because she's just an AoE healer, that's it. Okay, well, I guess we do this.
I'm on guard.
We're gonna hold on to this since there's another row of enemies after this.
Lance at the ready.
I sense a storm.
Let me tend your wounds.
So long.
What's in your prescription?
They just keep attacking her. It's like, yeah, I know they're trying to assassinate her, but like, by them. Oh.
Am I too late?
Okay, that seems excessive.
General, did you bring reinforcements?
Show no mercy. Reinforcements?
Yeah, I am the reinforcement.
I am the reinforcement.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Oh, he's not good enough? What? Like, what? Did you bring your reinforcements? Yeah, I'm here. Let's fight. Like,
Blood
what?
cleansing dragon.
Well, that's annoying. Oh, even more annoying than I thought.
Here, this thunder.
Need a doctor?
A miracle. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Well, this just is excessively long. And you're not even fighting that woman who betrayed her, or the maid or whatever. Instead, we just have to just keep seeing Mara struck for no reason. So if Bailu dies, does that mean that, like, we'll fail? I feel like that's what that's gonna mean. This is why it's annoying that I have to spam this. It's like, I can't risk that maybe that actually does end the battle. Okay, I guess there's not much other choice, huh? And it's not even my, that's the problem. It's not even my,
Time for them. Show no mercy.
My characters, you know, like, you know, my characters would be better. Yeah, I was like, maybe if I can auto battle? Nope.
Awaken the world cleansing dragon. A foregone conclusion.
Need a doctor?
I'm on guard.
Secret of the saints. The strength.
Okay, that did a lot. So now we're making some progress for some reason.
Let me tend your wounds.
Gotta heal herself. Okay.
Lance at the ready.
Merciful Medicus. Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor?
Well, her skill is garbage, so I better use her ultimate again. Sheesh. This is making her look really weak. Like, if I actually end up getting her right now, this is convincing me that if I actually end up getting her, I'm never going to use her for any reason.
Okay. Sense a storm.
Because she'll be way too weak to be used. To be usable. Okay.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder.
Let me tend your wounds. You bully! You bully!
Like, why does the Traveler's attacks do so little damage? I don't understand. Like, these attacks, like,
A pity. So close.
Like, I understand that the Traveler was using fire, and these guys weren't weak to fire, but, like, the damage should have been just as good as Jing Yuan's. Maybe this is supposed to, like, reflect how powerful each of them are? So, by this metric, Bailu is the weakest, then I'm the second weakest, then Dan Heng's more powerful, and then Jing Yuan's the most powerful? Maybe that's what they were going for?
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone.
No one believes you.
We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's.
Too late, Jing Yuan.
Huh? Okay. Exhales her last?
I always felt useless in the eyes of the
Wait, so
elders.
did she reincarnate or
False
what?
dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder. And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the seed of divine foresight.
Won't she
can
just
arrange for
reincarnate?
you to stay
Or are reincarnations not when you die? I mean, I thought earlier the ghosts we were talking to, some of them were people who would literally die, reincarnated because they died, I thought. But seemingly not.
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the fair.
Okay.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn. Danheng, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland.
Yeah, you can. You can totally return to your homeland.
In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels,
As far back as I can remember, I've had the preceptors and alchemy commission healers telling me what to do. Cure disease. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next.
Okay, so
life.
they don't remember their previous
We were
reincarnations
friends
at all,
or
I guess.
disciples in our previous incarnations.
So I never knew that. They didn't tell me that.
a friend or disciple of Dan Feng, Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only.
You have plenty of
You
true
mean the
power,
power
whatever
to
that
prepare
means.
The seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So Dan Hung inherited the power, the destructive power. That's why he's destruction type, while she inherited the healing power, which is weird because healing powers shouldn't even exist on this planet, but it's dragon magic, so it's fine. Cloud Hymn magic is dragon magic, I guess, but seemingly only the High Elder can use that, I guess.
That case, Dunfeng probably had a gentle side to him too.
Yeah.
We should head back.
Oh, that was it? Okay, are we done? No, maybe that was the dungeon, maybe.
Now that the seal is repaired, my affairs on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end. For the time being.
For the time being.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked.
Stay here. Leave us alone forever.
Asking him to stay here.
As a nameless.
No, we don't need you. Get out of our face. I hate you so much. You mean nothing. My problem is just like, what does he add to the group? He doesn't like talking. And when he does talk, it's just a joke about how he doesn't talk much. I'm Scale Gorge Waterscape, heard about you. Am I in trouble? Something to ask you. Report some civilians have entered unknown areas and encountered monsters that become invincible. I know the Cloud Hymn magic of Vidyara can conceal their form. That's not it, right? I didn't think you'd be familiar with Vidyara Cloud magic. I'm a Vidyara too. What's happening here is similar to Cloud Hymn magic. Hard to explain. Can I come and kill you? I mean, meet you soon? Yeah, let's meet. Okay. Okay. So is that everything that we got to do today? I mean, yeah, we don't need to do more of this. I mean, yeah, what is, yeah, how does this look? I was just wondering, like, what does this even look like? So you get a good amount of resources. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's fine. Prosperity levels. So every 5 prosperity levels, you get another, or no, every 5 certificates, you get a prosperity level. Okay, okay. Prosperity level here. All right. I mean, that's not much. Oh, claim character? How do you do that? Oh, unlocked at prosperity level 8. Wow, that's... So, doesn't that mean I have to beat the... Actually beat the whole thing? Okay, so there is a few more things you can get. Okay, this is just, like, start some of this, basically. That's some pretty good rewards, though, for doing basically nothing. And then... Okay, this is all just, like, basic stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's... Is this everything? Because, yeah, I thought... Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, okay, so there is another one. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Okay, I'll be right back. Taking another break. But this will be the last break.
Busy day ahead of us.
Be right back.
It's been so long. It's been so long. It's been so long.
All right. Let's see. So we're going up here. I think, yeah, I believe this is for sure the last thing. Here we go.
Aren't you going to watch the fight, Zilo? He's defending his championship title.
Zila and Oleg. I'll go ask.
Yeah, this is just basic.
Hey, isn't that the trail?
Hey, however.
Silly girl.
Homie? Oh, sheesh. You must have gone through a lot since leaving here.
Sounds like our rustic and friendly community left a good impression
It's
on the
better
visitors.
than all of China.
Oh,
Doesn't take
you
much
heard
though.
us. We were talking about my student Luke. Oh, you probably haven't met him yet.
Right,
Oh,
I get it.
right.
I know who he
She
is.
hasn't
I get
seen Luca
the gist
defend
of
his
him.
championship title before, right? Zila, why don't you take our hero and swing by the Fight Club? What?
No, it's just...
Oh, I remember now. Luca was defending his title once. The opponent for that fight was too weak. They went down with just a few punches. I don't know what got into Luca after that, but he said out loud that he wanted Zila to come up and fight him right there and then.
It makes sense. I mean, yeah, Luca's probably like the second strongest fighter down here.
Why don't we stop there, Chief?
Okay, I'll stop. But I trust Luca not to make the same mistake again.
What mistake?
So back to the original suggestion. That's more like it. The more friends, the merrier.
What do you
does Luca
mean?
always come sneaking back into town like this? I haven't seen him for a while. Hope he's grown up a bit since then.
Sounds like you really like the guy. This your boyfriend?
That's it. I give up.
Friends of the I mean, friends of Bellabog, the champion of the 1,761st Fighting King Challenge, 30 tournaments, 28 victories, the Boulder King of Fists, Luca!
Looks like it's over already.
Can I fight him now? Like seriously, why not? Sounds like you're just whiny. Like, oh no, I won't let. No, we won't fight you. Like, why? Why not?
Hey, Zila!
Look at Sele.
Oh, I
Zila.
forgot to introduce her. This is the Trailblazer. You must have heard of her before.
Oh, so this is the Trailblazer who helped reunite the overworld with the underworld. Were you here just to see my fight? Well, I'm flattered. I just want a little fight in a cage. What you did was much bigger than that.
Luca! Luca! Luca!
Ugh, the crowd never gets tired.
You want
Let's
it
fight.
outside? It's a bit loud.
No, let's fight. Come on.
See you next time, there, Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, finally. I think we lost them. Let's chat here.
How about we sit down and chat?
You're popular as ever, champion.
Oh, are you still angry at me over that one time, Zila?
Of course not. 2 senior members of Wildfire.
Oh, he's part of the
duking it out in the
Wildfires?
Fight Club? That would be bad form.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking... Like, isn't she a thief or something? Or an assassin or something? Like, bad form of... What the heck? like what? Oh, these people who are fighting for our... to reclaim our home. Oh, I can't believe they're fighting in the ring. Oh, to you know, practice having to fight soldiers. I mean, doesn't seem unreasonable.
The mood was on fire that day, but the final match was over in just a few swings. I've always been impressed by you.
Yeah, I know.
Fight for fun. Stop getting your hopes up.
Why not fight for fun, though? Wait, she fights for fun. She's a very, like... She's a character that, like, really does everything for fun, it feels like.
Anyway, now that you've dragged us out here, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, yes.
Anything to do with me?
Not really. It's my personal training plan.
Okay.
I want you to join me in witnessing the next steps in the development of Luca, the Boulder Town fighting champion.
Cool.
Whoa, hold your horses. Chief Oleg wanted us to come and cheer for you. We haven't got the time.
No, you were planning to go there and cheer anyway, so you have time right now.
You can't hide anything on that face of yours. Oleg, besides, look at this gal.
I do have plenty of time.
I knew it.
Ugh, there's no stopping you once you've made up your mind.
Great, that's settled then. The training is on Svarog's turf.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I heard about your achievements. You probably know that place like the back of your hand, right? Just let me know when you're ready. We can head.
Okay, let's go. Cool. Time to go fight. I don't know why Saleh's being such a bitch.
How about it? That was fast. Keep up, Zila.
I don't need you to remind.
Oh, yeah. We're good. Okay. Okay. Ice. Ooh. What do we do here? Probably her. Yeah, I guess that's my only options. Wait, can I? I was just wondering if I could switch if I wanted to. It's always weird when it's like, oh, here's a trial character. And it's like, well, okay, cool, but like, what if I have him? Can I use mine? What if mine's stronger than that one? But no, they won't let me look at it.
Turf. Don't worry, just follow me. We need to find a mechanic called Cassidy first.
Okay, cool. This is already far superior to Dan Hung's thing.
You're finally here. I've been waiting for you for ages.
Relax, bro. I'm a man of my word. No need to stress out.
I mean, it's not like Dan Hung's story was really bad. It's just like bare minimum, maybe. I mean, at least it did address the whole high dragon elder thing. So, because it was weird every time we've mentioned the dragons.
And these two are... Oh! Miss...
They just came along to help. Don't...
Came along to help.
Okay. This may sound strange, but I'm an amateur mechanic. But a few days ago, 2 of my robots suddenly disappeared. Someone must have set their sights on my robots. Hey, stop kidding around.
Maybe they left without you looking?
Do you have any clues?
Not really. One of the machines they stole was a drone. I called it Little Faye. But I didn't hear Little Faye's alarm at all. No way. Little Faye was ship-shape, not a hitch nor glitch in sight.
A drone that was supposed to sound an alarm suddenly went silent.
Let me think. Little Faye also has a tracker. If it gets too far from Big Ben... Big Ben is the name of the other robot. If there's... that's all, I suppose. I tried to find clues myself.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Hey.
Trust? Don't worry, Cass.
Yeah, let's go do it.
What's that all about?
Slow down. It's
Yeah,
a
we're
big
gonna go beat
job
up all
to
the
steal
robots.
2 robots without anyone noticing, especially when one of them has an alarm. I think the thief knew that Little Faye had an alarm, but they also knew that Cassidy could fix Little Faye and use its tracker function to find Big Ben.
Or Mr.
Why are you
Svarog
both
came
looking
and
at me
just
like
fixed
that?
the robots.
Say something.
You're smart. Maybe you did it. Sounds good. I don't need to hear what Saleh wants to
You
say.
gotta tell me if there are holes in my logic.
So,
Missing drones are a bit of a regular occurrence.
Come on, yeah, let's go beat up robots.
do you often find stuff for other people?
Seems like it. Kids always come to me when they lose stuff. Man, this area is so run down. Oh, look, there's a drone over
here. Look, someone deliberately scratched off the paintwork.
Oh, you're right. We need to fix this little guy up.
Is it just going to be one of the basic puzzles? Yep, of course. Ooh, yeah, how does this work? This is a little weirder than normal, I feel. Yeah, that was actually harder than normal.
Done.
Weird.
The little one can fly again. We really found it.
Scanning for signal from Big Ben.
Oh, listen. That must be the tracking system.
Signal not found.
It really does have a tracking function.
Okay, go. Let's follow it.
Hey, it's flying away. Follow it.
Okay. Yep.
Look,
Yep,
that fellow over there is acting pretty shifty.
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
What? Who's there?
Red ribbon.
What? Wildfire? Huh. How did you... I'm doing just fine.
Shying away from honest work, indulging in petty crime. Of course you're doing just fine.
I'm not sure this falls under petty crime, Zila. That's a whole robot he's got next to him.
Hold on a second.
That's right. Cassidy sent us here. Hand over what you stole, or be prepared to face the fist of a champion.
Fist of a champion, huh? I've come this far. Big Ben, let's get him.
Going all the way, huh?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Where was Luca during the whole... It's weird that they're making
Small
Luca like,
fry.
oh yeah, he was part of the wildfires. I guess they were like, if we don't make him part of the wildfires, and he's just gonna sound like he's a piece of shit, basically. Like, why didn't you do anything during that whole conflict? Just be like, he was out of town? Busy? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. But, like, what else are you gonna say, right? He was sick? Yeah, they could have said he was sick, though.
I can't turn back now.
That'll take more than minutes.
You've got guts. Time to end this. The punches decide.
Such a weird character. Let's go.
Time for a buzz. Nap time.
Okay. That should be it.
Spare me, please, all of you. I shouldn't have stolen anything.
You're admitting to the Multamerville warrior, the peerless Boulder champion, upholding justice and peace once again.
Okay, cool. Well, what's the problem? I don't see any issue.
Nice. Our thieving friend surrendered, and Big Ben looks to be in one piece. Huh? Why are you two so straight-faced?
What?
What
His
was that
naming
supposed
is
to
bad?
be? The Multamerville warrior?
No, that. Nothing, just a slogan. Don't take it too seriously.
I'm not
Fine.
taking it too seriously.
Let's finish up here. But I'm gonna put it out there. We're not gonna forget those lines of yours anytime soon.
What? It's no big deal. Sheesh.
Beep boop. Big Ben misses home. Big Ben wants to talk with Little Faye.
I like his voice.
Big Ben wants to play with Cassidy. Go home.
Shouldn't we arrest this guy? No, it doesn't matter. They were so close, it was ridiculous.
I don't know how I can ever fate. See? I kept my word, right? Wildfire senior members always deliver what we promise.
I've never doubted you, Luca. I'll remember this forever.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll catch up later. Ah, that felt great. Such a wholesome feeling to help other people.
To be honest, I think you could have handled it yourself. You said this was the first step, right? So...
3. Just 3 steps. Trust me, it won't take too much of your time.
I thirst for battle. I care more about what I get as rewards. Where do next? I thirst for battle.
I like your spirit. Shame I didn't run into you sooner. Let's go. Next, we're gonna clear up all the Fragmentum cronies still left in this settlement.
Huh? Fragmentum?
Wasn't affected by Fragmentum, right? You're not wrong. The fissure here only recently opened up. I asked him to leave this case to me.
Ugh, like master, like student. I admire your attitude.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. I don't even know if I'd call this training, really, but...
Luca,
Fair enough.
come clean with me. Are you here for some other reason?
No.
It's just training, for real. It's not like you to be so suspicious, Zila.
Yeah.
Say, how did you settle your beef with Svarog? Tell me the juicy details.
Ugh, it's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Why? Why not now? Why not now? Well, we're busy? What?
There's so many of them.
Our intel should have been accurate. Seems like Boss Svarog must have let his guard down.
Enough talk.
Well, I think I'll just auto, right? Yeah. I'll just auto fight this.
This is double speed.
But yeah, I already kind of like... Well, I don't know. I like Luca's personality more than...
It's all
the Dragon Ladies or Dan Hung's. Most of their personalities are like really, I don't know, boring for sure, but like I feel like it's weird because like I'm normally fine with people who are like kind of emotionless, kind of maybe not emotionless, even just I don't know, just like not gung ho, I suppose.
Time for a buzz.
Introverted, maybe, I guess, but like
This is
I don't know, the way that they portray Dan Hung is like really garbage, and yeah, like obviously.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
And yeah, obviously.
The punch is decided.
Oh, that was a good punch. Oh, I don't need to fight them all. Okay.
Ah, no wonder these minions are.
So this guy is the source of it all, right? In trial 2.
That's right.
It's been too long since I had a good
That's what I was
workout.
thinking.
This will be a nice warm-up.
All right. We'll charge in once you're ready.
Once I'm ready. Oh, I guess you're ready. But yeah, the Dragon Lady's personality is just like not particularly special.
Time for a buzz. That's better.
You know, I mean, maybe she was more of a kid than I was giving her credit for. I was trying to give her some credit though. Like, oh no, she's not just some kid. Like, you know, she knows all these healing techniques. She's been alive for decades, I think.
Just a little
But
something.
no, they're just like, no, she really is stupid, and it's just like, okay. And why does everybody hate her so much? It's like, so you preferred, like, it's weird because there are two choices. There's only two choices. It's either her or Dan Hung, and seemingly most people hate Dan Hung for betraying them. However, he did that. I still don't understand that. Even though he didn't betray. I mean, I guess he did technically betray them, but like betrayed them by helping the planet that took them in.
Ooh, that was a tough one. Good teamwork, guys. Luca, is that everything?
The Multamerville warrior, the peerless boulder champion, defeater of evil throughout the world.
I don't see any issue.
Are you okay? Ugh, don't copy him. Seriously, why are you so hyped up today?
I'm hyped up right now.
It's just a normal victory celebration.
You call that normal? I might have let it slide if it was in the cage. On second thought, no. That was cringe even by Fight Club standards.
Ah, don't get so worked up, Zila. I'm thinking clearly. Plus, didn't we just get rid of another major threat to the underworld?
True, but quit changing the subject. This new routine of yours is just...
Don't worry. I promise you, it'll only last till the end of my training. Actually, have I been making too many promises today? Anyway, there's only one more step in my training plan. Come on, guys, help me wrap it up.
Guess we're in too deep. Better let it run its course.
The final step in this training is to challenge Boss Svarog.
Let's go.
Sure you're thinking clearly?
Whoa, stay cool, Zila. I set this as the final goal of my training a few days ago. Think about it.
Oh no, I can't agree to this. You're asking for trouble. Forget about winning or losing.
I'm not gonna rile him up. Don't make this more complicated than it is. I'm just inviting him to have a fair fight with me, like how you'd have in the cage.
Are you mad? Svarog is a robot. He doesn't understand the...
That means we're evenly matched, right?
His fists are steel too.
You don't make any sense.
I understand what you're saying, Zila. It's a terrible
Let's just go fight.
All right, fine. Let me say
Let's
this.
go fight. Shut the fuck up, Sele. Oh my gosh. Why is she whining so much? But yeah, I was just wondering, like, is this an actual robot arm, or is this like a, it's gotta be a robot arm. So then, yeah, I don't understand why she's like, he's got metal arms. Uh-huh. Okay. No, you know what I mean. It's like, what's that mean? No, I don't know what you
What's up?
mean. He's got metal
Never
arms.
mind. I get the
He's got a
feeling
metal
I'm wasting
arm.
my breath.
Seems, I mean, like, if you want to talk about the missiles, then okay, we can talk about the missiles, but clearly we're not talking about the missiles.
Oleg about going to see Svarog.
That's all you want to ask? I don't necessarily tell Master Oleg everything, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm really a little stuck at whether Seele actually really likes him or not. Like, I thought for sure that she did, but now I'm like, oh, this is a little hard to say. I think they're just like, ooh, we're childhood friends and that's it or something. Also, I think that this is just him trying to, like, get in on the action since he wasn't around in the story. He's like, I want, like, a taste of what it was like when, you know, the big moments were happening during the story, which I gotta respect him for it. Yeah, no kidding. And yeah, like, what's the problem with just going to fight a little bit? Sheesh. You'd think Seele, like, never fights. Like, this is...
The Trailblazer, Zila of Wildfire, and...
Like, you would think the way they talk, the way that Seele is talking, you would think that she's, like, some sort of non-combatant. Like, what? You never fight for fun, ever? Ever? Really? I don't believe you, Seele.
Hey, in honor to meet you, Boss Svarog, I'm Luca, a senior member of Wildfire, just like Zila.
Accessing backend database. Query complete. Luca, born in Maltamerville, winner of the 28th Bouldertown Fight King Challenge.
Oh, wow, impressive! Thank you for saving me the self-introduction.
Luca of Wildfire, what is the purpose of your visit?
Straight to the point, just the way I like it. I'm here to challenge you, Boss Svarog.
Challenge. Intent unclear. Outsider, Zila of Wildfire, can you provide an explanation?
Just tell him it's a test. Just tell him, like, I'm testing your fighting capabilities.
Hey, why are you fanning the... He's the one who came up with this idea.
Yep, it's not that complicated. I just want to
Yeah.
go a few rounds with the one everyone agrees is the most powerful in the underworld and see where I stand.
Yeah.
What do you say? Are you interested?
Evaluating. Intention unclear. Enmity level 0. Lie detection passed. Evaluation completed. The opposing party only came to spar.
Isn't that literally what he said?
I agreed to fight you, Luca of Wildfire.
Huh?
If weapons and gun barrels are unused for prolonged periods of time, the risk of rust damages increases. Periodic use will reduce such risk.
What?
See, I told you I could convince him. You could be our referee, Zila. You know the rules of the club, inside out.
Wait, is this gonna be a one-on-one fight?
Fine, I get it. If you insist. Competitors, take up positions.
It's probably just gonna be a one-on-one fight, isn't it? Go, Luca.
I really can't tell whose side you're on.
Go, Svarog. Go, Luca. Go, Svarog. Okay. Interesting.
I'm ready, Svarog. We can start anytime.
I too have a question, Luca of Wildfire. How did you acquire your mechanical arm?
I'm honored to be one of the things in the underworld that even you don't know about. This arm? Well, it's not that exciting. It's all because I got distracted in a defense campaign. I can't even remember the date of that fight. More importantly, it was only after losing my arm that I found the meaning of life. What it really feels like to be alive. That's why I'm standing here right now. To feel alive. And also for everyone who put their hope and faith in me.
Excellent answer. I will treat this challenge seriously, Luca of Wildfire.
In the blue corner, Svarog from the robot settlement.
Ready.
In the red corner, Luca from Multamerville. Are you ready?
So where is Multamerville? I guess it's like a completely different location, I guess, but like I thought everything was underneath. I mean, it has to still be a village underneath Belobog, right? I thought everything is on top or underneath Belobog. that exists in this world, right? So, kind of weird.
Whenever you are.
Okay, this is a no-holds-barred contest. All right.
Let's see some sparks.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Sheesh. I mean, I was already hyped up. You don't need to hype me up more. Time for annihilation.
Calculating result.
Let's go for
Just getting started.
Double speed.
Don't get cocky. Finally, an opponent that can take the punches head on. Let's see some
A
sparks.
powerful strike, but not enough to break my defenses.
That's why they call you Boss.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna lose.
How about this?
I mean, it's a one-on-one fight, to be fair.
Calculating result.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Not bad.
Red contestant down. 10, 9, 8, 7.
No way. I'm a long way from tapping out. Let's go.
Oh, okay, so this is how we're doing it.
Value exceeds threshold. Transmission executing annihilation.
God.
Executing operation.
Well, that's a lot.
Let's see some sparks fly.
Maybe I should have went for Svarog. I don't know.
Calculating result.
The winner has been decided.
Enough, Luca. Let's end it here.
No, it's not over. I must show you. Back in the ring. We're talking.
Okay, let's go for
See some
Svarog.
sparks fly.
Which kind of sucks, but
You make a strong impression,
yeah.
Luca of Wildfire. I will remember this fight.
Thanks. But it's not over.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't.
Well, the funny part is that our main character probably also can't beat Svarog one-on-one, so it's a little
Luca
weird.
of Wildfire. It does not matter why you came here. I acknowledge your strength. Your performance was enough to make me reevaluate the limits of humanity.
That's really.
Wake up! On your feet! Luca? Hey, Luca! Luca, can you hear me? Hey! Luca, you're up!
And to be fair, he hasn't been getting any challenge in the ring, so like I can really understand him wanting to fight like a real challenge.
You're finally awake. You've been out for the whole day. We were really worried.
Don't worry, Zila. Like I said, it was just the exhaustion. Svarog was deliberately holding back.
Zila.
We don't know that. He might not.
And Nat? I'm in the clinic?
Where else? You think we'd leave you on Svarog's turf?
Thank you all.
Don't be ridiculous, Luca. Still, whatever your motivation was, I hope you can find a different outlet.
No. He beats everything way too easily. He should fight with Svarog more. That's actually what I got from this. It's like, you know, if you kept fighting with Svarog, I wonder how strong he'd become.
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. There's more to this story. The one good thing about you losing is that we didn't have to hear it again.
You're always so serious. I've said it before. This is my
Yeah, it's
Oh,
training.
slow down. You haven't completely recovered.
Thanks, Nat. But I'm almost recovered. I have some things to do.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Let him go, Zila.
I really don't get him.
Bro is just being a bit of a weeb. Weird. I don't know what that's supposed to... I actually don't know what that means, even though I technically know what all those words mean. Yeah, he has his
Well,
reasons.
Whatever they are, they're not good. And if he never intended to explain anything to us, why did he drag us along? No, this is too weird. I'm gonna follow him and see what he's up to. I can't just let it go. You're not too busy these days, right? I'll give you a shout if I need help.
If you must, Zila. Try not to worry.
Don't worry, Nat.
Try not to
Now
worry.
that they've
Don't
left,
worry.
I have a favor to ask you. It's easy for Luca to get ahead of himself sometimes. But I've never seen him this headstrong. Could you ask Oleg how Luca's been recently? Thank you. Regardless of what's really going on, I hope none of you let small things get in the way of your friendship.
Okay. What small things? Like, what if we're just gung-ho about everything he's doing right now? It's like, yeah, we're having fun. And then you're like, don't take him seriously. He's not always like this. Sorry. And it's like, what? But he's cool. Yeah. I want to talk to you about Luca.
Oh? My student. I was wondering why he didn't come to see me after the championship match ended.
After the match, he was like, that was a garbage match. Let's go fight.
It does sound a little strange. Luca usually doesn't push himself so far. Huh. He may be a tough guy on the surface, but he's got his secrets. Did he tell you about the origins of his mechanical arm? Ah, then he probably didn't describe the scene in detail. That was 6, 7 years ago? There was a serious-looking fella looking after the shop. He was probably a few years younger than me, but his hair and beard were white as snow. Anyway, I convinced the shopkeeper to let him come with me. Luca was a fast learner. At first, I couldn't figure out if he liked what I was teaching him. Fighting, weapons, strategy, etc. He didn't talk a lot, just kept his head down. Then, about a year after I took him in, Luca lost one of his arms while rescuing townsfolk from the He almost didn't make it. He was unconscious for 2 or 3 days. Master, I feel great. He had bandages all over his body. Most of his wounds hadn't healed yet. But it was the first time he'd ever smiled at me. I still remember that expression. Can't tell from looking at him, right?
Can't tell what from looking at him. What? No, that's everything I figured he was about. What? That's literally what I was expecting.
What I'm trying to say is Luca views other people's lives as more important than his own. That's how he's always been.
I mean, that's not really the right way to view that. Like, I won't disagree that that's true, but you know, his training is, you can say it's for him for helping other people, but he is training to make himself stronger.
So when he says stuff like, this is for training, that's probably a lie. Anyway, I'm too old to be getting involved in this stuff. One thing I will ask, please try not to embarrass him too much, okay? He's the fighting champ.
There's no, I literally learned nothing at all. Not even a little bit. Going to Rabbit Town, want to go together. Sure, I guess. I guess we'll run over there. Wait. I guess if I had went the exact right way, I guess I could have came over better, maybe. Oops.
Oh, you're here. Come on. He wasn't in a hurry, so we should be able to catch up easy. Look, there he is. Let's follow him.
You don't need to tell me how to tail somebody. Don't worry about it.
We didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
Yep, we sure are hiding for a bit. To the orphanage, maybe? There's an idea. No, it can't possibly be
This
that.
doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
What doesn't feel right? Oh, whatever. I feel like Celia's acting completely out of character. Then again, they also are saying that he's acting out of character, so like I do wonder what he's normally like.
Wait, that's Hook. What's she doing here?
She's always here.
Up to no good. Lucas should tell her to go back to town. We've come this far. Shh, she's coming this way.
Wow.
Shh, be quiet.
Why are you sneaking around like this? Wow.
We're gonna lose him if we don't hurry.
Okay. That's what Lucas said too. I hope you two...
Whew, thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase.
Man, like, I just can't believe how much better this,
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
That was weird that he almost ran backwards.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
But yeah, like, this whole world, you know, Belbog, just feels so much more alive and so much more interactivity between characters compared to whatever the heck is happening on the Lofu. Like, it's so weird. Yeah, all the Lofu stuff
Doesn't feel right.
it's just so bizarre.
Let's hide for a bit.
It's just like, it's all business, basically. I guess is my issue. Too much business. Here, it's like, well, yeah, everybody's technically doing their job or something, but like, I wouldn't really call it their job. They're just living their lives, and their lives are basically, you know, surviving is part of it, at least. Good thing he didn't go back the way he came, I guess.
Did he put something down? Let's go have a... I wonder what's in there. Is
like,
this
no, I don't...
a notebook?
It's like, no, I don't want to invade his privacy while we are following, secretly following him. Like, what?
It looks like a kid's handwriting.
Mr. Luca. Hello, my name is Margie, and I'm from Multamerville too. I'm a big fan of yours. It's a bit embarrassing. I wanted to tell you that you've inspired me to keep... When I become a fighter as awesome as you, I'm gonna do my best to help people in the underworld. I want to team up with my friends and help everyone together so they can smile again. I'll listen to their thanks. The Multamerville warrior, the peerless boulder, upholding justice and peace once again. Then I want to chase away all the bad things hurting everyone. I'll go with my friends and clear out all the scary monsters. I'll make the underworld safe. And then yell out my other winning slogan. The Multamerville warrior, the peerless boulder champion.
I feel like we're building up to her, like, dying of cancer.
Throughout the world. Lastly, I want to make life better for the underworld. Mom said there's someone called Svarog who keeps stopping us from going back to the overworld. So I'm gonna challenge that big robot and show him what I can do as a champion fighter. But Svarog is too strong. We'll never win. My friends are gonna all want to back out when they hear about this. But I know I have to be an example for everyone. Bam! Crap! Boom! It's gonna be such an epic fight. And then we'll reach a draw. And neither of us will be able to win. But Svarog will acknowledge my strength.
and be willing to listen to the Underworlders. So, it'll be a happy ending. My friends will clap, and all the people suffering will be free. But all that is just my dream. I don't know how long it's gonna be till it becomes reality. I'm lying in bed sick right now. But as long as Mr. Luca is around, I won't be scared. Before becoming a champion, I want to defeat this illness first. Then, I need to learn how to stand, walk, and exercise again. Until I achieve all my dreams, I hope... no. I believe Mr. Luca will support me till the end. Right?
Maybe we should... Let's head. Good night.
I feel like that's everything I saw. What? What? No. No. That was the whole story? I mean, what's the flow of the emotions that they want us to feel here? I was like, yeah, not surprising. He literally fights for people. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was doing that for some little girl. Okay, nothing too crazy. Not surprising at all. How do you revive two people? Oh yeah, that's right. I think she can revive people. That healer girl, the dragon lady, can revive people, I think. But since I didn't have her, that mission kind of unofficially revived Luca. That's funny. That was so weird. It was just like, oh, we should talk to him. Yeah, maybe I do want to talk to him. Anyway, we're not going to go talk to him. Anyway, mission's over. It's like, what? That was so sudden. Am I over 20,000? Nope, nope, not even close. Oh, yeah. I mean, is there anything else, really? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can use these up. Yeah, might as well. I mean, there's nothing else I can buy, so... There we go. That's probably everything, I think. So I guess that's it, right? That was still better. It was just kind of weird, because, like... oh, tear-jerking ending. Like, what? No, that was... I mean, again, like, I was expecting that she died at the end. Like, that'd be one thing. But, like, oh, no, she didn't die. It's just that that's why he's fighting. And it's like... Well, then... Like... like, as if it's so offensive that he wanted to go and fight Svarog. As if it's so crazy that he's having fun fighting or something. It's just like, what? So how does he normally act if that's not how he normally acts? Just seemed like if we didn't have... it seemed like if we didn't have Sele there, it would have been a bit more of a fun mission where we're not supposed to be questioning everything he does, because that's what she does the whole time. But yeah, better story than Dan Hung. Though yeah, I was thinking, what's going on here that this story right here, this one, Dan Hung's, was okay. It was good. It was fine. But it was pretty standard anime fare. Just really basic. And don't get me wrong, it was pretty basic with, and you know, pretty basic anime type of style here too. But there was way more going on. There was the personalities of the characters involved. We learned about Luca and the guy who taught him. We even, you know, I mean, they're even going into how Luca is, you know, is a prominent member in their group. I guess it's just two very different stories, but it's just weird where it's like, here, look at this community of people who know each other and who are concerned about each other. And then this is like the complete opposite. Here's this race of people, and they're all garbage people. All of them. These two are the only two good people in their entire society. And their society is like dying off too. So it's like, what the heck? It makes me think like, because it's not even just this that's the problem. The problem is that pretty much all of the Lofu is like this. That they're just vicious. Like, yeah, like it's interesting actually to look at this because Sushang is kind of closer to being a Belobog character. Where like it feels like, oh, I'm doing this for good reasons. I'm not just some official carrying out my duty. Like technically, what's his name? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, what's his name? Jing Yuan. Yeah, technically Jing Yuan is doing everything he does for the right reasons. You know, technically he isn't on a fundamental level any different than Luca, but the way that Luca shows his personality and shows his determination is far, far superior to anything Jing Yuan ever did. Jing Yuan is just some noble asshole who gained power from some master who also had crazy powers, and he just kind of rules on high is kind of his whole thing, is what it feels like. It's just kind of weird. Like, that's kind of who Jing Yuan is. It's not like I hate Jing Yuan. It's like, okay, you know, that's his thing. But here's the problem: like everybody on the Lofu is like that. They're all variations of what Jing Yuan is. Now, I'll admit Ting Yun was a little unique, but again, I thought she was kind of. Again, I really hated her personality, but again, she was a very different character compared to everybody else being prim and proper. Like, everybody else was prim and proper. Except for Sushang, I guess. Well, it makes me think, actually, Chingche, this girl here, actually, yeah, she was like that too. So it's almost like we're just seeing too many people in power, and all the people in power are, like, so perfect and so, they're doing things that aren't suspicious. They're like flawless, sort of, that like they can't have a personality because of how flat their personality is, or because of their job. You can't have like a strong, selfish personality if you're in a position of power. Oh man, that would be horrible. Meanwhile, then you have Jing Ke and Ting Yun being like lesser down the totem pole, so they can be like kind of selfish or lazy, and you'll just say, oh well, that's why they're not in positions of power, and it's like, well, sure, but it's also showing off how much personality they have by showing what they do in their spare time compared to everybody else. I mean, again, I'm not a really big fan of Ting Yun. It was really weird when they mentioned that Ting Yun was like, oh, she's into fashion, and I'm like, really? I mean, I did get the feeling that she likes expensive stuff, but like, she didn't seem particularly fashionable. I would not give her credit for calling her fashionable. I am surprised that Locha did get a little bit at the end there, with lore. So I guess he'll show up later, I guess. But yeah, that's the weird part. Yeah, that's right. So that blindfolded girl, people thought that she was going to be summonable in this patch or the next patch. But okay, you know what? Maybe. No, I don't know. I was gonna say, well, maybe him and the blindfold girl will show up in the next planet. But then I'm like, wait, but the next planet is supposed to not have anything to do with the abundance. So I think that him and the other girl will show up, like, eventually down the line when we have to ask the Lofu for help, is my guess. When we actually do have to fight the abundance. I feel like that makes more sense. But yeah, Locha, huh. I'm surprised that he's a healer. Yeah, and the coffin never mattered. So, I mean, apparently, I guess he had this... Well, they were claiming that he had the Stellaron in his coffin. But we were with him the entire time. So I have no idea when he could have... Unless he dropped off the Stellaron before Dan Heng met him, I don't know how him having the Stellaron in his coffin makes any sense, really. I mean, I guess maybe... no, I don't think so. I was going to say, like, well, maybe when they went to... I was going to say, like, well, maybe when him and Dan Heng separated, that was when the Ambrosial Arbor awakened, but I don't think so. I don't think that's actually what happened. Like, if you look at the timeline, I think that this doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't make any sense. It is interesting how much betrayal there was, though. Like, 'cause, you know, technically he did, like, he did betray people, sort of, kind of, and so did Tingyun, so it is kind of weird how much betrayal there was. Kind of weird. I keep trying to do assignments. Yeah, it doesn't let me. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's all. Nothing crazy special. At least I finished everything. I'm not really planning to do these all the time, but you know, I figured, you know, why not do this?